Hi everyone, I'm Lucas Baix, architect, urban planner, and researcher at the postgraduate program in architecture, technology and city at the University of Campinas, Brazil, and my advisor is the Professor Dr. Raquel Zonon. I'm so glad to be here at the Link 2021 Symposium on Practice-Led Research in Art and Design. It's completely aligned with my researchers, and I'm going to tell you in this camera read my paper abstract titled Intelligent Biointerfaces Applied to Monitoring and the Homeodynamic Communication between the Hospital Environment and the Nursing Staff Body at the CAISM-UNICAMP in pandemic and post-pandemic contexts. This research is still in the beginning. I mean, it's in the first year, and it aims to evidence the connections between cognitive and behavioral neurosciences and architecture environment scientific fields, to analyze the relationships between the human body and the hospital environment through the Internet of Things and a build information modeling platform. These studies focuses on the nursing professionals at the Center for Integral Care of Women, or CAISM as the initials in Portuguese. The center is located at the University of Campinas campus and at the city of Campinas, Brazil, and its missions are: 1. Provide interprofessional and interdisciplinary integrated care, specialized, regionalized, humanized, and referenced in the field of women's and newborn health as the reference center of greater complexity in the unified health system. Number 2, encourage the development of undergraduate, graduate, and extension teaching activities. 3, promote and provide training activities, technical professional training, and continuing education for human resources in the health area. And 4, promote and carry out research activities in the field of women and newborn health. In this context, this research articulates the production of somatosensory stimuli, the monitoring of vital signs, and the monitoring of data from the hospital environment. So, it moves towards the integration and visualization of this data in a build information modeling platform through the Internet of Things technology. Therefore, the relationship between somatosensory stimuli, the performance of environment factors, and the homeodynamic balance of the body of these professionals is investigated in face of daily overloads, such physical or mental, in hospital environments that became even more intensified by the impacts of COVID-19 pandemic. Homeostasis is a neurobiological theory of emotion and take issues with it on the cognitive and representational nature of emotional states. The emotions are defined as patterns of chemical and neural responses, the function of which is to assist the organism in maintaining life by prompting adaptive behaviors. Deployment of this concept is the homeodynamics, the capacity of any body to self-regulating process by which biological systems tends to maintain stability while adjusting to conditions that are essential for survival. Well, another concept used for this research is the build information modeling technology, a collaborative virtual environment that stores all information digitally and making the data easier to visualize, read, and analyze during the whole building life cycle. Thus, the analytical data can be visualized on the platform, as being can communicate in numerical and real-time data that can be viewed on an online platform. The studies about being advanced at Eastman researches on the facility management statement, that is the maintenance of the building. Since the BIM model stores information from the hospital environment, It also can receive information from the human body of nursing professionals. So, if in one hand we have the information about the human body, in the other hand we have the information about the building environment, CAISM. Finally, the evidences of the connections between neuroscience and architecture environment is possible to get clear. The research is mainly supported by references available in the English language, which reinforces its relevance for the national, in Brazil, and international scenario of Portuguese language. Its methodology comprises a transdisciplinary approach based on a concept of homeodynamics and on the theoretical basis of cognitive and behavioral neurosciences, especially from the perspective of the concept of biological homeodynamics, and architecture with an emphasis on the building information modeling technology. Thus, the investigation is also practice-oriented, which related to the idea of a Link 2021 symposium, which allows the researcher to develop, apply, and communicate original knowledge with a direct implication in the production of artifacts, such as software and hardware, and creation of a new technology process. Systematization, analysis and interpretation of all collected data with a view to developing an integrated technological system oriented to biological homeostasis of nursing professionals. And that's all. Here the references I used for this presentation focus on the homeodynamics and build information modeling. I would like to say this research is also dedicated to all health staff in all degrees who undertaken their work with all adversities during the COVID-19 pandemic. And I'd like to thank my advisor, Professor Raquel Zanon. Thank you.